Good afternoon, Danvers. This is Mark Zubrick with the topics of the town news. But today I have a new joint venture with the Pastor Hour with the Christian Church, Great Rock Church, and the school at the 114 location in Danvers. As you see, we have a Pride Comes Before the Fall. It's a book reading that was conducted on July 23rd at 10 a.m. at the Gordon Room at the Library of Danvers. The readings are geared towards addressing some of the issues that our children are encountering. And this particular presentation was done by Miss Caroline from the Peabody Institute Library, and she's a teacher, and she will provide you with the reading of the book with the children and adults that have come to the library to hear her presentation. The library has been using the Gordon Room, or we have been using the Gordon Room, and Miss Caroline has done one reading before this, and Matt Nadvorny, the pastor at the Great Rock Church, did the first one. So this will be the third reading, and it is come to join us for kids' book reading and activities with Miss Caroline at the Peabody Institute Library, 15 Sylvan Street, Danvers, Mass. This presentation has been conducted on a monthly basis, and the next book reading will be at the Gordon Room on August 23rd at 10 a.m., similar to what we have done in the past. So this will be the third reading today, and we'll have another one in August. So welcome to the presentation, and just listen to the Pride Comes Before the Fall. So it's a lesson to be learned, and it's a lesson to our children. Let's go on to the presentation, and Miss Caroline will take over.
Hi, I'm Miss Caroline. I'm getting ready to do our book reading, but I want to take a minute and just explain to you about Brave Books. Brave Books publishes a series of books that promote Christian values, family values, just good living, morals. They teach lessons. They're fun, they're entertaining, they're enjoyable, very unique characters. And Brave Books is the publisher. There's a whole series of books written by different authors. And this, as you can see, is Pride Comes Before the Fall, written by Kirk Cameron. So we're excited. We can't wait to do it. It's going to be a great time. I stop mid-word.
Go.
So once again, I'm Miss Caroline, and I teach 3rd and 4th grade, a combo class at Great Rock Christian Academy. And we're doing these book readings. We want to continue doing them monthly. and sometimes I will be reading, sometimes Pastor Matt may be reading, but regardless, we want to keep up the tradition and do one a month, and we'll be reading, hi there, we'll be reading some great stories, and they really just help promote values and family values, Christian values, just positive concepts, positive thoughts, and we like to be positive and teach our kids some nice lessons that hopefully they'll take with them through their adult life as well. And this book is Pride Comes Before the Fall. It was written by Kirk Cameron, and he's a famous actor. He's written a couple of these, and they're published by Brave Books. So that's a publishing company that Kirk started, and they do a series of books. And this is the book 4, and it takes place in this beautiful land called Freedom Island. And it's also known as the home of the brave. So I say, well, actually, before we get started, this book, it's going to talk about two important words. Let's see.
Pride.
Pride, thank you, pride. And the other word this book will be, or the other idea this book will be talking.
Humility.
Well, you clever girl, humility. So they'll be talking about pride and humility and why it's good to have sometimes more of one and less of the other. But who knows what pride is? Who can tell me what pride is? If you think of pride, what does pride mean? Does anyone know, or you want to guess? Does anyone know? Okay, I'll give you a hint. So pride is when you focus on yourself more instead of putting others first. And sometimes you might know people, they always have to be first, they always have to be the best, and they always say, I don't need anyone's help. That's being a little prideful. Now, humility, God likes us to be humble. That's when we put others before ourselves and our own interests. And we are good listeners when we have humility. We try to understand people's feelings. So we like to be humble, although sometimes it's hard. And we like to be a little less prideful. We like to admit that we're not as strong as we think we are. Sometimes we need help from other people. So that's what this book will be talking about. So I don't think, was there anyone here from this time who was here last month? Because we met an interesting character. I think you're all new people. So last month we met Kevin the elephant. And he shows up in this book too. And we'll be meeting a new character called Valor. What is Valor? He looks like what? Like he's strong, huh? He's muscles. So Valor's very strong, and we'll see how Kevin helps him in an unexpected way. So this is Pride Comes Before the Fall. Oh my goodness. So what do we see in this picture? What's that?
They're having a party.
Yeah, looks like they're having a party, a celebration, and these are waterfalls, and that's a big river. Now, this is Valor. Valor's grin was wider than a mile. Today he would compete in the Great Raka Rapids race, and he was confident that he was going to win. Valor and his friends gathered at Mushroom Falls for the race every summer. Only this year, things were not going quite as he had expected. So we see everyone gathered together, and Gabriella said it looks like they're having a big party. Can you see back there? So that's all happening before the race?
Good.
Okay. Only Valor's a little troubled. So let's see. Why aren't things going his way? Hey, Rebel. Asher called out to the cheetah, "Do you want to be my partner?" Rebel grinned, "For sure." Now, near the starting line, Bongo gave Ava a high paw. "Dude, we are so going to win this thing." Valor couldn't believe it. If Asher was with Rebel and if Bongo was with Ava, that left Valor without a partner. He was smart and strong. Why didn't they choose him? So how is Valor feeling now?
Sad.
Yeah. Why didn't they want to be his partner? Then Valor heard Kevin the elephant behind him. So where is Kevin the elephant? You see, oh, there's Kevin. And he's holding, what's he holding there? Looks like
A paddle.
a paddle, that's right. He's holding a paddle. Valor heard Kevin the elephant behind him. "Hey, friends, do any of you need a partner?"
Yeah.
"Oh, you're just in time," Asher the fox called. "Valor still needs a partner. Jump on." Valor frowned, thinking he deserved better. So did Valor want Kevin to be his partner?
Yeah.
No, not really. Valor thought, Kevin's nice, but he was a lot better at singing than paddling. Before Valor could say anything, Kevin hopped aboard. So Valor is stuck with Kevin whether he likes it or not. Boom! That was the cannon. The cannon blasted and the rafts took off. Asher and Rebel zoomed forward on their high-tech raft while Bongo and Ava pushed ahead with powerful strokes. Everyone was doing great. Well, almost everyone. Who wasn't doing so great? Who was not having the right? Valor and Kevin were not doing so great. Do you think Valor might get upset?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's prideful, isn't he? He thinks he's the best. "Kevin, what are you doing?" Valor barked. "You're paddling in the wrong direction." Oh no. How is he making Kevin feel?
Mad.
Maybe mad or maybe sad? "Oh, sorry." Ooh, Kevin winced. "I've never paddled a raft before." Is this right? So Kevin never paddled a raft, but he was still willing to help out a friend. So do you think that's maybe, what do you think of Kevin? Because he was willing to help out a friend even though he wasn't the best, but he still wanted to help. So that says a lot about Kevin's character. Valor rolled his eyes. "Ugh, why do I get a partner who has no idea what he's doing?" Valor thought to himself. "I am the best athlete here." What's Valor showing now? Pride, because he thinks he's the best. Kevin had just started to get the hang of paddling when a pair of weasels, and these are the weasels, they're very mischievous animals. A pair of weasels started jabbing at Valor and Kevin's raft. "Kevin," Valor called, "do something." The raft wibbled and wobbled, and it toppled right over. Oh my goodness gracious. So why did the raft topple over? Why did the raft topple over?
Because they put their paddle under and then they flipped it over.
Right, so those naughty little weasels, they were being mischievous, And that caused those two to topple right over. So let's see what happens. Splash! Ooh, down in the water they go. Drenched, Valor flipped the raft over and jumped on. Now they were way behind. Oh my goodness. Now, how do you think Valor feels now? Because now they're way behind.
Super really.
Oh, super really bad is right. Ay, ay, ay. And look at poor little Kevin. How do you think Kevin feels?
Sad.
Sad? Wet? Disappointed?
Scared.
Scared, yeah, that's a good, because we don't know if he can swim, and there he is, toppled over in the water, so all good guesses. I can't believe this, Kevin. Valor slammed his oar down. Why do you have to mess everything up? Oh, Kevin turned away. Why did Kevin turn away?
Because he didn't want to look at it.
Yes, because Valor
He was
Val-
sad.
Yes, Valor hurt his feelings. You're right. So Kevin felt pretty sad, probably because he couldn't help his friend the way that he wanted to. Oh no, what had he done? Valor looked at his oar. He had broken it when he slammed it down in anger. Isn't that something? So Valor reacted in not the best way, did he? And that caused him to slam his oar down, and his oar broke. And if you have a broken oar, what does that mean? You can't paddle. Yeah, you're right. You can't paddle. Oh my goodness. So Valor's realizing here how his behavior is making everything even worse. Now, elephants have big ears, so that helps them to do what?
Here.
Hear.
Here.
Everyone said hear. You're right. Wait. Kevin's ear flicked. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
What do you think they heard? What do you think they're hearing? What do you think?
The people.
People? Any other guesses? What do you think? Waterfall. Oh, we shall. Oh, what do you think they're hearing?
Yelling.
Yelling? Okay, we shall see. Let's turn the page, see who was right. Probably a little of everything. Valor heard a deep rumbling downstream. They had reached the great Raka Falls. Uh-oh. Mommy was right back there. So they heard the waterfall, and remember, they only have one oar. They have a broken oar. So we shall see what happens. Oh my goodness, now they're at the edge of the fall. Oh, there goes the broken oar. There, down it goes.
It's sliding down.
So this may be the fall that the book was talking about. Pride comes before the fall, and they're about to fall in a big way. Kevin, I need your oar right away. Valor grabbed Kevin's oar, but he was too light. They spun and they spun, so the boat is just spinning around. And they don't have enough paddles to steady themselves. So, uh-oh.
They only had one.
Exactly.
So
and
that's
down
why they couldn't move.
Right. You hit the nail on the head. So here they are, and here they are, falling, and going, ah!
No one could save them.
You're right. No one could
Crashed.
save them, so.
They crashed.
So we shall see. At the bottom of the waterfall, Valor started pulling their raft from the rainforest. He was beginning to realize that their problems weren't all Kevin's fault. Because what did Valor do that wasn't good, that hurt them? What did Valor do? Remember? Do you remember?
He broke the paddle.
He broke the paddle.
And
So
they crashed.
yeah, so he had a lot to do with what happened, with all their problems. If Valor, and this is what it says, look at this. If Valor hadn't broken his oar, they would have rafted down the waterfall successfully. So Valor is realizing that his pride made
He
him.
should have not did that.
Right, he's thinking, I should have not done that. That's right. His pride made him do something that hurt him and his partner. So he's learning some lessons. Okay, oh, look at that. Do you see the little, who's that on the sofa? That's, is that their raft too? Looks like
Okay, a couch.
a little couch, and they're paddling a couch. This little umbrella.
That's a kite with the mouse.
I know, that's funny.
That's a kite.
I love these illustrations. Look what I found, Valor. Kevin held out a large branch. So Kevin's thinking, he's not feeling sorry for himself. He's thinking, how am I going to help me and help myself and my partner? I could use this branch to paddle, and then you could have my oar. Maybe we can still win the race. So is Kevin all gloomy and miserable?
No.
No, he is not. You're right. He's trying to think of a way he's still trying to help his friend, even though his friend wasn't all that nice, but he's still trying to help his friend. So he's giving Valor the large branch, still trying to be a helpful friend because he's humble. He's practicing humility. He's putting Valor's need to win over, maybe his hurt little feelings. So Kevin's being a good friend. Valor smiled. Thanks for offering your oar, but it's my fault we only have one. The tree branch won't be as easy to use, so you keep the paddle and I'll take the branch. Kevin grinned. Let's do this. So what did Valor learn? Did Valor learn anything from all this? What did he learn?
He learned not to break stuff. He learned how to be nice.
Right, he learned how to be nice, how to be more of a team player, a
And
good
he learned
friend.
how to be helpful.
Yeah, he learned how to be helpful instead of just thinking of himself. So Valor's learning some lessons too, you're right. Kevin and Valor hopped back on the raft, ready to work together. Valor now knew that he needed to think about Kevin, not just himself. So just what you all said. You know what, Kevin? You're the only one in this race with a trunk. If you use it, I bet we could win. So God gives us all unique talents that we are to use, and he wants us to use these. And Valor noticed that Kevin had a very unique feature and a unique talent, and Valor's trying to bring out now the best in Kevin instead of just thinking about himself. So Valor's heart is changing. And he just said, well, Kevin, you have a trunk. No one else does. So let's put this to use. We can use your talent. So Valor's getting smart. He's smartening up quite a bit. So let's see what happens when he works with Kevin instead of just complaining. Maybe good things will happen. Oh boy. Ooh, what do you see here?
Kitties.
Kitty. And what's Kevin doing?
He's
Ooh.
being faster.
Yeah, he's using that trunk to blow, to almost like a motor. He's made his little raft into a motorboat, and they're going faster and faster. Soon they were flying down the river, passing other teams left and right. You're doing great. Valor called out over the sound of water blasting from Kevin's trunk. Oh boy. So they turned it around. They turned their experience around. And let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, we've got this, Kevin, shouted Valor. I can see the finish line. You think they'll win?
Oh, I don't know. I
Maybe.
hope so.
Because they're working together now and they're happier, they're working as a team.
And the front going like all the way over there.
Right, oh, right. So there's still people ahead of them, but they're plowing ahead. Okay, so let's see. It's getting faster is right. Hooray! Everyone is cheering, hooray! The crowd cheered as Valor and Kevin crossed the finish line. In second place. Kevin sighed. Oh, sorry we didn't get first, Valor. He felt he wanted his friend to be first. Valor smiled. Kevin, we would have come in last if it weren't for you. Please forgive me for only thinking about myself, and thank you for sticking with me even when I wasn't a great friend. Absolutely, I forgive you, Kevin said. That's what friends do. So Kevin felt badly because after all Valor's complaining, he still wanted Valor to be first because it meant something to Valor. And Valor said, you know what, I wasn't the best friend, so thank you because we came in second instead of last place. So I would say they both learned a lot of lessons. And that is what friends do. So friends help each other. So what did you think of that story?
It was great.
Yeah, oh, I know I liked it too. Thank you. Can you think of an example when Valor was being too prideful? There was a lot of examples. Can you think of a time when Valor was being too prideful? When was Valor being really prideful?
He was thinking about he will win he will win first, and he broke his paddle, and
Right,
he
right.
said sorry for everything that he did.
Right, and then he had humility when he said, I'm sorry for everything that I did. So they both learned lessons of what happens when you're too prideful, and then what good things can happen when you work together and you practice humility. So who would like to do some activities?
Who wants to join activity?
Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to do a few activities, and you have to,
You want me to?
I'll explain.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, see what you do.
Okay, so let's see. I'm going to give you a task to do. And all of you, all the kids, you'll have to, who want to do this, you'll have to decide who's going to do the task. And you're going to get a point if you do it and you're a good teammate. You don't complain and you don't say, oh, she's not good at that, I'm better, let me do it. So you'll get a point if you support your other teammates, okay? All right, so why don't you, so who wants to do the little activity?
Do you want to do a little activity?
Yeah, so why don't the four girls, why don't you just stand up over here?
I'm going to come up that way. I'll be right here. You can watch me.
I don't want to go.
Oh, okay, you can just watch, that's okay. So why don't you come up, Ayla? Okay. So the first activity is someone will have to do 10 jumping jacks. So decide who wants to do it.
Me.
You want to do it? Okay, all right. So do 10 jumping jacks right now.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9, 10. Yay!
Good job.
Okay, so I'm going to give you all a point, team oh, she wasn't doing it right. I can do those better. You were all supportive, so you get a point. All right. And there's 10 things we have to do. 10 things, can you believe it? But they're fun things. Okay. Now, the next task is you have to sing Happy Birthday 2 times. So who's going to sing that? Decide who's going to sing Happy Birthday 2 times. Okay.
Good job.
All right, Ayla, she's going to help her team. Go ahead, Ayla.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
Whoever.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
And one more time.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
Whoever.
Santa Claus. I
Santa
don't know.
Jesus.
Dear
Happy
Jesus.
birthday.
To you.
Good job. Good job. Very supportive. All right. 2 points. Okay. The next task, one of you girls will have to, there are 7 seashells in this room. I think there's 7. 7 seashells, and you'll have to find the seashells and just put them right up here on the table. So who wants to find this? Okay, Gabriella. Okay. All right, so go ahead, Gabriella.
Oh, Gabriella.
Yay!
Yay, Gabriella.
There she
Good
goes.
job, Gabriella.
There's 2.
Ooh. Go, Gabriella.
Oh, she's quick. Oh my
Yay.
goodness. And there's, wow, it looks like there's 6. Oh, so I think there's one more. I think there's 7.
Over there.
Oh, okay. So our teammates are helping her. Yes, they're being
Help
helpful.
her, tell her.
Gabriella, it's over there.
Yep, they're
One
helping
over
her.
there. On that table.
Oh,
Good
there
job,
she goes. Good
Gabriella.
job. See, good teammates. They were helping you so you could complete your task. Okay, there's 3 points. Okay, the next task, let's see, what else did I have written down here? The next task, one of you can just high five one of your parents. You want to do that again? Okay. So just high five one of your parents or someone in the room. You can even just high five someone in the room. All right, awesome. All right, there's another point. Wow. Okay, see how supportive you're all being humble and working as a team. Okay, one of you will have to do 10 push-ups. Can anyone do a push-up? Oh, you all can do push-up. Well, decide who should do the push-ups.
Me.
Decide amongst yourselves.
Me.
You. She's like, no, me. Well, talk it over. Decide who wants to do. Who do you think is best to do the push-ups? Who's doing it?
Me.
How many?
How about you do them together?
How many?
Okay, why don't you each do 5?
Great
Oh,
job.
awesome. Okay. All right. So they talked it over and they said, you know what, we'll each do one. All right, let's see. Oh, I had some other, yes. One of you will have to sing the alphabet song. What about Ayla? Do you think Ayla should do another one so she can do some too? Or, well, it's up to you girls. What do you think? Just so we're all including. What do you think?
She wants to.
She- Well, okay, did you want to do it, Ayla? So do you think, because she hasn't done a lot yet, do you think it might be a little better if she had a turn? It's up to you.
Ayla.
Okay, well, Good choice. Okay, so Ayla, you sing the alphabet song, please.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I,
Good
J,
singing.
K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and
Now I
Know my ABC. Next time you can sing with me. Yay!
Good
All
job.
right. Another point, because you decided that the person who wasn't, having a lot of turns should just have another turn. So good, very good, good humble spirit, girls. Okay, the next task is someone's gonna have to use this piece of ribbon and make it into a nice pretty bow. Can someone tie a bow? Well, there's 2 volunteers, so Ayla, why don't you decide who should do it? What do you think? Who should complete that task?
I don't know.
Well, you 2 girls, you decide who's the one between the 2 of you that should do it. Okay, so what did you decide? Who's gonna do it?
Me.
Okay. A lot of compromising. But, that's how we do. We have to be good team members. That's a nice looking ball
Bunny
so
ear.
far. Yeah. Not everyone can do that. Beautiful bow.
I tried my best.
Yeah.
That's a job. That's a
Oh,
good
and
job.
that humble attitude.
Yeah.
I tried my best. Love
Absolutely.
it. Love
Good job.
it. And that is a beautiful bow.
Mhm.
There's a lot of grown-ups who probably
Look at
could
my
do.
hand.
Absolutely.
Beautiful bow and beautiful attitude. I just tried my best. Beautiful spirit. Okay, 7 points. All right. We're in to the finish line. The finish line. Okay. Someone will have to roll the dice on the floor, and wherever they fall, say they fall like this with the 4 up and the 3 up, you just have to add the numbers together. So so Ayla, you all want to do that. Well, do you all want to take turns doing it? Do you
Yeah.
think it might be best to take turns? Okay, so why don't you roll the dice and whatever numbers are on top, just add the 2 numbers together. What do we have there? We have a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a 2 and 6.
2 and a
5.
Oh, okay, so Gabrielle is helping you a little bit. So Gabrielle, why don't you help her count, make sure she got the count right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There you go, good working together. All right. Oh, well, wait, let's all do, before you get the point, do the other 2 turns. So Gabriella, you roll the dice now, or the die. Is it die or dice?
Dice.
Okay. 6, all right, awesome. And then we'll let our last contestant, okay, so you roll the die and see what happens.
Can you count?
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
I love how they're all working together to help each other. They don't just say, well, you're on
7.
your own. Awesome, that's
I'm gonna
right.
turn a 7.
I love how you girls all just work together because you wanted to help your friends. Humble, beautiful attitude. So already you have 8 points. All you need is 2 more points
To
to
make
get
it.
up to 10. Okay, all right. Now the next The next challenge, this is a fun challenge. All you have to do, well, since it's just the three of you this time, why don't you just make like a little, kind of a little circle and just kind of pass the ball around a few times, you know. So just pass it, and we'll see if see how they're doing. They're passing it, so they're not trying to, they're making sure their friends can catch it. They're not trying to throw it too fast or be too tricky. Awesome, girls. So they're working together so they all, that is good working together. I think you like doing that, huh? I know balls are fun. All right, one more point, and the final challenge. We're up to 9 points. The final challenge. In fact, I made this too easy. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to write down a math problem, and you're all going to have to work together to solve it.
Oh, I know math problems really well.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a mystery. Yeah, and I did math a lot.
Okay.
So that's your special talent.
Yeah, God gave you a special talent, which is mathematics. I'll give you the special marker. So I wrote, actually, let me write it maybe so you can see it a little better, because the pencil is a bit light. And you can write the answer in this box. So I have written here,
Okay.
3 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1.
Plus 5.
And you can work together, or you can help each other and see what the answer is to this.
I can't do math.
Oh!
I can because I'm almost going to kindergarten.
Wow!
I'm gonna go to first grade.
And I thought you were
I'm
all
going to
older
Highlands.
because you act so nicely.
I'm going to
and-
Highlands.
Wow, well, you're also clever. I thought you were already in second grade.
And I already graduated, so I'm gonna see them.
Wow. So what do you think, Gabriella? Looks like Gabriella is the mathematician of the group.
Mm-hmm.
So they elected her to use her special talent. 3 plus 2
See what
plus
they're doing?
4 plus 1. Do you think the answer is 9? 3 plus 2 is, yeah, 10. Oh, there we go. So the answer is 10. Oh, good job, girls. So you got your 10 points. You won, Team Brave won, because you used that nice humble spirit, you used your God-given talents,
What are
and you
these
worked
for?
together as a team.
What are these for?
Well, these were for maybe a different kind of game, but I think we did a lot with this first activity. So I would say we had a successful activity.
Yay!
And I love, and thank you very much. You were so great participating. You're really special. So I love having all of you participate. Very nice job.
Thank you.
Good job, girls. Say thank you, Chloe.
Thank you.
Well, you're very welcome. So Chloe, Gabriella, and Ayla, beautiful girls.
Good job, thank you.